Good morning, everyone. My name is MightyStream, and I'm going to do your April the 8th Spiritual Principle Day in a meditation. Hope you're having a beautiful morning. Let's go ahead and get into that screen. If you need to reach me, feel free to do so at recoveryofhope21@gmail.com. Okay, the title of the meditation is Listening with All We've Got. Active listening is a form of meditation. Some of the most important messages are delivered through some unlikely people. That's taken from the Living Clean book, chapter 3, Conscious Contact. In the simplest terms, we can think of prayer as talking to our higher power and meditation as listening. No matter the method, the goal is the same. We are developing a conscious contact. This wording is significant. Contact refers to the connection we foster through prayer and meditation. Consciousness implies that we are intentional in our efforts, awake and aware, purposeful and deliberate. In one member's experience, meditation sharpens my focus and calms my mind. I can let go of what I think I know. With that, I'm more open to stumbling on what I need, often from unexpected sources. I practice this mindset as I go about my day and my connections with others and my higher power benefit. That's beautiful. And it's often easier to stay open to the message when we set aside our ideals about the person doing the talking. If I listen with my heart, it keeps my thoughts from interrupting, a member shared. My recovery has been improved by people who couldn't seem to take their own advice. Bless their hearts. I never know who's going to save my life. Empathy and attentiveness help us listen with an open mind, consider different points of view, and be receptive to the message, no matter the source. Others remind us to listen with more than our ears. It's an old trope in the deaf community that hearing people are emotionally inhibited because they hide behind words. We communicate with our whole being, a member explained. Signing taught me to be present, receptive, and open, mentally, physically, spiritually, to that exchange of energy. We might all aspire to communicate in such a connected, visceral way, doing our best to listen for resonance and not letting words tell the whole story. When we're consciously listening for it, we can let a message nudge us in a direction, shape a decision, or make the next right action clear. I will consciously listen with all I've got, mind, body, heart, and spirit, and be open to messages from unlikely messengers. Let's take a moment of silence, followed by the we version of Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. What a powerful meditation. Um, as I was reading the meditation, I had just completed the Just for Today, right? And I remember making a comment in the Just for Today meditation coverage saying that I found out that doing service work was meditative. It was a form of meditation for me because I was not concentrating on my thoughts. I wasn't concentrating on myself. I wasn't obsessed with myself, right? I was concerned with other individuals. And in the doing of the service work, there was an opportunity, right, to be present, to be able to hear other people, to see other people, and listen to other people wholly with all of me. And I found it helped me. And the same thing is true today. So when it says active listening is a form of meditation, I believe that statement to be absolutely true. It is a form of meditation, especially when you are right there hanging on every word that the other person is making. You're mentally, physically, and spiritually right there with them, not judging what's coming from them, but listening to what's coming from them and showing them in your posture, in your nonverbal expressions, communications, that you are right there with them. And as they're speaking, there's this thing that naturally happens. I don't believe that you can quite cut it off without it would be difficult. It naturally happens. That information that is being sent to you is being received and decoded. And what is beneficial to my life is pulled out of those words. And so it's not that the speaker is teaching me anything intentionally, but the message, the words that they're sending my way are being processed for their usefulness. And that is why we can say that listen to the message and not the messenger. Concentrate on the message because some of what you're seeking will most likely be found with individuals that if you were to judge them, you would shut down the opportunity for you to receive that message, right? Because you're judging their outsides. That's why sometimes in a meeting, it's helpful to just close your eyes and listen to the voices. Yeah. So this is a beautiful meditation, and it gives a comparison to non-hearing people and how focused they are on watching when they're signing back and forth to each other, watching how there's the words that are being signed. Sometimes the mouth is moving as well, and they're very intentional. What I was taught in my signing classes in college was that never walk between two people that are signing. Never walk between them because that connection is so much a part of their ability to communicate. That would be the same as interrupting someone without asking, may I be excused or excuse me for a moment, but just to walk up and start trying to have a conversation with two people that are in the middle of their conversation. And you may know some of what it's about, but it wasn't about you. It was an A and B conversation. So that's what I was taught, and I believe that's true. I believe that's true, and there's a lesson in that to be intentionally listening and watching for the message that is being sent to you, listening actively. And then, of course, if you don't understand something, a part of that is the follow-up piece with active listening, right? Asking questions and making sure for a point of clarity that you received that message correctly before you use it to make a decision about anything. My name is Mighty Stream. I've enjoyed talking to you today. I hope that you will have a beautiful day on purpose. I intend to. It will be a day of homework and resting, and many of my friends are at a local, not a local convention, but a convention not too far away from here. And if you're listening today, before you get ready to start doing your workshops, I hope that you will have a beautiful day and enjoy that atmosphere of celebrating recovery. Talk to you soon.